Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to be recording episode 9. Can you believe it's been at 9 episodes already?
I can't believe anything right now.
We got some good stuff in store for you today. It is December 4th at 8 p.m. It's a Tuesday. We have a very special guest with us today. Some call him the second coming of George Washington Carver himself.
Some call him the Space Cowboy.
Some call him the space... Nice. But his name is Tom McGovern. Tom, would you like to acquaint yourself with our audience? Like, what's your
deal?
Do you have a spirit animal?
Probably say my spirit animal was George Washington Carver.
Boo. No,
I appreciate the callback.
I appreciate the callback, but seriously, spirit animal.
If I may interject here,
Maybe, let's see.
looking at Tom's laptop wallpaper, it's definitely a dog with a clove of garlic on its nose.
Yeah, I think Tom's
in space.
Tom, he's a dog person, as in not a cat person, but he's also an
Italian person.
Dog. Oh. He's like a dog person, like man bear pig.
Where are you going with this one?
So we have some interesting content today. First, of course, we're going to do a little peanut butter trial, because that's kind of become our forte. Food related stuff.
If we could break the third wall right here, is I think our most viewed at this point has
been the fourth wall.
That's the third wall?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You're missing a wall, dude.
I'm missing a lot of things apparently. So breaking the fourth wall here, I think our highest rated episode, well, definitely our highest viewed episode right now is the salsa one. It's somewhere in the 70s range.
Yeah.
And then
we're wildly successful.
Oh yeah, 70 people. My dad watched 70 times. Less than 70 times. And then we did the cheese one. That got around 30. And right now those are like the two biggest ones for us. So
and our first one somehow.
Yeah, people want to go back and discover who we really are. So in fact, listen to the throw up stories. But let's try to keep like the hot hand going with the food.
That's a good
motif.
way to put it.
All right, Anna, and so I think you should. This is your joke. I think you have to run with this one.
Oh yeah. So with that being said, let's get into it. This is to celebrate the end of a rigorous, grueling No Nut November. We're gonna be doing peanut butter. That was a tough one for me. I'll be honest. I broke quite early. I had some almond milk. First week in November.
Yep.
Reese's peanut butter cups. That is a well-known nut source. And I had peanut butter almost every day of the month. I'm a big fan of peanut butter.
It was rough the first day because I didn't eat my regular oatmeal in the morning. I went to the dining hall and got some pancakes. But the next day I came back and added some peanut butter to my oatmeal.
What are you, a fucking robot? Like a robot.
Oh, I could be.
Ooh,
How would you know? How would you know? You're a sad, sad little man, aren't you?
So let's get into it. Each of us have 2 spoons. Liam said he doesn't want to try the peanut butter because...
Only because it's gonna affect, like, every time you eat peanut butter, like, off a spoon, it always sticks to the roof of my mouth like a dog, and I will not be able to speak. But I've had both I'm very familiar with both peanut butters.
Yeah, we're actually going very low budget. It's not really a peanut butter trial. And it's not a peanut butter episode necessarily. We just have Skippy Creamy versus Skippy Super Chunk.
We were supposed to have Jif here too, our special guest Jif.
Yeah, he's just a guest now. He's not a special guest.
Yeah, because originally supposed to be, all right, Skippy versus Jif, the age-old debate. Which one's top dog? Which one's top nut?
Top nut on the block.
Except Tom forgot the Jif at home, so we can probably recall from memory which we like more. You and Brian and I are both Skippy guys. Like, I haven't had Jif in a while. I do have a Jif kind of story, but which is the reason why I prefer Skippy. But we can definitely talk a little Jif versus Skippy, and then we get into a little heavy round fight, a little crunchy versus creamy.
Crunchy creamy's big.
It's been big for years for us.
So, and the world really. So Tom, what should we start with?
I guess the smooth.
It's creamy. It says it right on the thing. Creamy.
Sorry,
Tom, are you a little out of your element?
Just
a little bit.
Yeah. Is this your first podcast?
It is my first.
Just
podcast.
relax, man.
Wow.
We're all just being stupid out here.
Yeah.
It kind of it just happens.
Let your freak flag fly, I suppose.
I just want to eat some peanut butter.
You know what? So
Did you just hit the cowbell with the peanut butter?
Whoa, we'll get into the cowbell.
No, he got peanut butter on my cowbell.
Oh no. All right.
I'm wiping it off. You know what? Me.
Skippy creamy peanut butter. Fuel the fun. So that's an interesting one because they're embracing an ideology of like people who eat this are fun. These people have fun, and the reason it's fuel, peanut butter seems like a good option all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not bad for you.
Yeah, it's probably got a lot of complex carbs in there.
It's very calorie dense and very fatty, which is not. It's not the same kind of fat as like oil that you're eating your fried foods in, but it is very fatty. It's 25% of your daily value in 2 tablespoons, which is like a sandwich's worth.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like I have half a teaspoon right now, and that's plenty.
If you're ever going on like a hike or pack like a small lunch, peanut butter and jelly's gotta be the way.
Yeah,
to go. It's so light and it's good for the energy.
I read an article that peanut butter and jellies are by far the most eaten snack in the NBA. So many teams, all the athletic trainers use peanut butter and jelly, and all these players have like, their preferences like grape, strawberry, or crust on, crust off. It's pretty funny.
That makes a whole lot of sense now. Why LeBron and D Wade they just go together. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly. All right, here we go, Tom.
He's jelly.
Cheers. Skippy creamy.
Yeah, gonna think it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, authentic.
I was there in spirit. I'm just gonna say this now as they're not chewing. I'll call it chewing.
Processing.
When I grew up,
like lathering my teeth.
Yeah, spreading around in their mouths.
So good.
I loved Skippy growing up, just because of on the label it had the guy surfing / skateboarding on the peanut butter. At that age, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, this is for me.
Fun.
Fueling his fun. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. My dude was just riding a wave of peanut butter. I want to ride that wave.
Let's see what the sugar content is.
Yeah, I'll read these.
3 grams of sugar, not bad.
3 grams of sugar, 7 grams of protein. All packed to a nice flavorful little punch.
You gotta hurry this up because I need more peanut butter. It's so good. I'm addicted to peanut butter right now.
All right,
continue.
So I've always just been a Skippy guy. My parents always bought Skippy. I was never complaining because I love peanut butter. But there was a time where I did try Jif, and this is why I don't like Jif actually. One, the taste was a little different. Like it's a little different taste. Definitely not a bad taste. It's all peanut butter tastes good. It was a little more like roasted, so you can taste a little more peanut in there. But I was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and this is before I learned to start toasting my bread, because a lightly toasted PB&J, does not get any. Doesn't get much better than that. But I was applying the peanut butter onto my sandwich, and you know what had the gall to do to me? I'm applying it, I'm lathering it on, and I swipe my butter knife with the peanut butter onto the bread. The peanut butter sticks to the knife, starts to roll up the bread. You can see specks of bread coming off.
Oh my god.
And at that point I was like, oh my goodness. Did I eat the sandwich? Yes. Was I happy with it? Yeah, but if I had Skippy, does that happen? Of course not. Of course not.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dude, this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen.
So I grew up with Jif. Alright, hold on. First, we gotta backtrack a little. Tom, thoughts on the peanut butter?
As someone who eats Jif on the daily, I think it definitely has a milder flavor.
Milder, okay.
I will agree to that. Definitely
like you said, Jif has more of like a roasted peanut taste. You would taste the peanuts in your peanut butter, which is what I assume you want, right?
That's a good point. Yeah. I'll give him that. That's a good point right there. But I will put it this way. I like the combination of peanut and butter. So when I take the peanut butter that is Jif, I taste a little more peanut butter. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like,
it's more
like,
peanut than butter.
This one's like a straight up 50-50 peanut butter. Jif's kind of like 65-35 peanut to butter.
Okay. Flavor-wise.
Flavor-wise.
Not texture-wise.
Does it taste good? Yeah. Does Skippy taste better in my opinion? Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Skippy because I love peanut butter, but I'll be honest, I've kind of become a peanut butter snob. I just coined that term, peanut butter snob. I've been eating Trader Joe's.
Fact check.
I've been eating Trader Joe's, and not just because of Trader Joe's, but organic. I really like organic peanut butter with like the oil on the top. So I can really taste the difference. I sound so pretentious, but I do taste the difference.
I'm gonna back you up on this.
Tastes almost processed, which is okay. I mean,
yeah,
it has its place in the world.
I'm gonna back you up on this. So, up until about a year ago, it was only Skippy peanut butter in my house, like
Me
ever.
too. I was always the same.
Until
I have respect for it.
Until I finally made the change, start getting more organic peanut butter, and it kind of varies. So we go to Ashley Market or Whole Foods, you got different organic peanut butters. and you can obviously taste the difference in them. The consistency is the biggest part because there's so many preservatives in Skippy and Jif that it always tastes like it has that creamy texture. With other organic peanut butters, like the best one, actually, I was at work one day and I had nothing to do, so I Googled best peanut butters to buy, and it said the best one to buy for taste and for health is Smucker's all natural peanut butter.
Okay.
And the thing that stood out to that one was it tastes like normal peanut butter. You throw it in the fridge like most organic peanut butters, except it didn't fully congeal like it was like hard to churn out basically. Because it was still like that smooth texture to it.
Yeah.
And it tasted really good. I could obviously see why that's the best. But we bought another one recently that the organic kind, you throw it in the fridge and you take it out of the fridge and it's like, I'm not sure how to, it's so thick. It's like, I want to throw it in the microwave to like finally loosen it up.
Yeah.
But it's made of plastic, so I would never do that.
Yeah. Now, that kind of brings me into our next peanut butter and final. We have a quick short one. It's more of a centerpiece than a pillar. The extra crunchy.
The Romans would be pissed at you.
It's Skippy natural super chunks, so you can kind of tell there's like more oil on it than your usual other Skippy we just opened.
Although it had zero oil at the top.
So this is natural. I guess not organic. Maybe they use some kind of like pesticides or whatever. But let's see. Let's compare these ingredients. Yeah, a much shorter ingredient list.
That's good.
This one is simply roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, and salt. So that's really good. Peanuts being the number one ingredient. Of course, being the same. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. Not an oh, wow. But yeah, let's give this a try. I love chunky peanut butter. I think it adds a new dimension to any PB&J. And I like consistency with it. It's just a very welcome element to me. I always prefer chunky over crunchy, or chunky over creamy.
I'll say this. So I lived with Brian for the first time last year, sophomore year, and I knew he was a chunky sympathizer. And I never was. I don't think I ever tried it until last year, and I was always like super conservative with the creamy only. Creamy is the only way to go. And then made a Target run one day, and he bought chunky. I think you may have bought it for me, and I appreciate you spending the money for me. But I tried it on a PB&J because every year I run out of meal swipes, and lo and behold, last year I ran out of meal swipes. So I was eating PB&J's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I tried the crunchy instead of the creamy. Thinking, you know what? It's just more peanuts. It's more calories. I'm probably gonna like it a little more. And I'll be honest, I didn't like it at all. It does add a different dimension for sure. You have a new texture in there, a new crunch, as the name would imply. But to me, honestly, it was like it kind of broke up like the flow of what I expect from a peanut butter and jelly. I understand why people like it. You can like the added dimension to it for sure.
That's funny because you've been pretty adamant about it when I say that I like it.
Oh, that's just to get on you.
That's fair.
But to me, honestly, I bite into it. I feel some softness. Then, like if you interrupt with a crunch, I was like, not exactly what I'm going for.
Oh, I love it.
In my humble opinion,
it's just such a sensory experience. Tom, comment on. Do you hear yourself chewing it?
I do.
Yeah. I hear you chewing it.
No, that always like contributes to the sensory experience. Believe it or not, like when I didn't realize until I just compared it with creamy, but we got a double dipper.
Oh man,
that's mine, bro. You don't even eat chunky. You just admitted it.
If Tom wants to go for extra,
yeah. What if I want to double dip?
Double dip, bro.
I'm looking out. I'm not going into. I'm looking out for Tom with this.
I'm actually offended. What do you think I have?
Saliva on your spoon.
Fair.
But no, I want to hear Tom's opinion on crunchy because I talked about this like a week ago. He had some novel ideas about the uses of it.
I want to hear it.
This is actually the first time I've been eating crunchy with like a spoon, and I want to say it's making me considering going out and buying some Jif brand crunchy peanut butter.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. You have to elaborate on this.
I don't know. I just feel like traditionally I've been a creamy guy when it comes to like sandwiches, like PB&J, because I think you have enough going on there. Like you got the bread and the jelly.
Okay.
But just eating like spoon peanut butter, I think, like you said, like the crunch sort of adds to the experience.
Yeah.
You know, he got more going on, got more to do.
All right, I'm diving in. I'm going in.
Nice.
Tom's convinced me.
Now
I'll start with this.
Wow.
You guys keep talking.
He's going rogue. Oh my god.
We got a runner.
Yeah, so I was just thinking with it kind of along a similar thing. If I were to have like the classic celery and peanut butter, I would probably think creamy.
Oh yeah.
Like chunky. At the end of the day, peanut butter is peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
Peanut butter's great.
Either way, it's a pretty diverse food in terms of use when you factor in that you could use it with stir fry, right? You threw it on your stir fry.
For
A couple
sure.
weeks ago. It's actually
so versatile.
Yeah, it can go really well with some Asian style stir fry. A lot of people might overlook that, but give it a shot. You think peanut butter? I'm gonna eat peanut butter with this. It's really good. Not a ton, but be smart with it, and it'll pay dividends.
Use in moderation, people.
Yeah. So wait, have you had the chunky yet?
Not yet. I'm still making my way down the creamy.
As if you've never had creamy Skippy.
Dude, I'm loving this.
I know, isn't it awesome?
Don't mess with me right now. I am in heaven. Of nutty heaven.
Nutty heaven. November was tough, wasn't it? Not.
All right, Tom. What do you basically use crunchy peanut butter for?
Well, I don't personally buy it, but remember last year when I had access to the dining hall? I would always go for the crunchy whenever I put it on my ice cream.
Ooh. Peanut butter and ice cream, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really been much of one to do that.
I've only ever had peanut butter. See, now it's getting to me.
Oh yeah, drink some water. I'll get you a glass
No,
of water.
okay. Oh, you can get if you want. I'll speak. I've had peanut butter and ice cream, but only from like buying it in a store. It's like, oh, peanut butter.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Peanut butter chocolate. Yeah, it's frozen in there. Do I love it? Yeah. But if I thought to use it on top of my ice cream, no. Will I do it next week on the dining hall? Perhaps.
One of my favorite combinations is, and I think Chunky is really good with this, peanut butter and Nutella.
Mm-hmm.
On a
Oh,
sandwich.
that was my lunch every single day of 8th grade.
Lucky.
Tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Does it?
Well, just think about it. It's
Oh, now-
chocolate hazelnut chocolate spread and peanut butter.
Can we go a quick, each of us can do like maybe a Mount Rushmore, I don't know, maybe a top 3, 4 might be a stretch, of
Top
maybe
3.
types of peanut butter or peanut butter products or peanut products in general. A little homage to the
okay.
aforementioned George Washington Carver. By the way, I'd like to put a plug in for him. Incredible person. I did a little bit of research about 5 minutes before recording this on him. I never knew he was born into slavery. He was born, in about 1861, and he lived on a plantation until he was about 12 years old. Even after it was technically outlawed, I'm sure he was not treated the best. But yeah, he really rose up. It just shows education is like such a powerful tool. But yeah, born a slave, died head at a university, 300 patents with peanut products, leader in early sustainable farming practices. So shout out George Washington.
What a beast!
What a guy, yeah. And here we are benefiting from his research and his work ethic.
Tasting the goods ourselves.
Tasting the goods ourselves. So, continue, Liam.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, go
All right.
for it.
I feel like everyone's just gonna have around the same kind. And when I say it's Mount
I have a
Rushmore,
dark horse. I have a really dark
how about this way? This is really on the spot. We didn't prep this at all, so I'm probably gonna say it and leave out something really important. But I guess going off, everyone loves Reese's peanut butter cups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say the dusty peanut butter in the Reese's cup.
Okay.
I was at a dark horse.
Okay, so everyone's probably gonna have Reese's peanut butter cups because everyone likes Reese's peanut butter cups.
No, but we have to talk about this dusty peanut butter.
Oh.
You know what? That's such a good way to describe
You
it.
look dusty, but oh boy, does it taste good. All right, so Reese's peanut butter cups. Peanut butter Cliff Bars. Love those for like going for like a run or going for like skiing in the morning, going for a hike. So good. And I guess I'll just go with the Hartstead PB&J. I can eat a toasted PB&J anytime of the day.
I'm waiting for me
Anytime
to
of
get
the day.
tired of PB&Js, and it just isn't happening, and I like them more and more.
I'll put it this way. I loved PB&J up until I was about 9 years old, and then from like 9 to 16, I was like, it was like, oh, it's a kid's snack. Yeah. It's not that good. Then as soon as my dad said, why don't you try toasting the bread in my 17th year of existence, game changer. I haven't looked back.
It's kind of like with your parents. Like, you love them, you're super dependent on them when you're a kid, and then you hit like age like 12, and you're like, I hate you guys, and then you aren't 17 anymore, and you're like, you know what, they're pretty good people. They've sacrificed a lot for me. That's peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, you know what, they're always there for you too.
They're always there for you too, exactly. It's such a good low budget meal, simple as hell. You could house 3 or 4 of them if you need to.
Oh yeah. I've got no problem using the ends of a loaf of bread to make a PB&J.
Yeah, they're good refrigerated too. If you refrigerate them for a few hours, just because you have to, they're good. Like, it kind of all congeals together. Right. It's nice.
Before we get into the next top 3s, I just want to say I just finished the extra crunchy. Super chunk, sure. Which ones do I like more? Personally, I liked the creamy more, just from lathering it on my tongue.
Psychopath.
Just because, like, I'll put it this way. Honestly, the lathering on the tongue of the creamy was so cathartic and like so like relaxing. Because I was like, I saw it on my tongue, whisk it around in my mouth a few times, and it's down. For the crunchy, it was slide on my tongue, kind of like make sure I get nothing in my mouth, kind of lather, kind of chew here and there.
Did you?
I have. Also, the thing is, I just had a wisdom tooth taken out. There are nuts up in that area, so the nuts kind of stay in your mouth.
All up in there. Yeah.
They're all up in there. So I got to work my way around it. But both tasted great. But
yeah,
creamy taste.
Choosing your favorite kid, like
the firstborn.
Oh, see, I'm the secondborn, and I know I'm the favorite.
I'm the firstborn. I know I'm the second favorite.
Oh, so Tom, you're also the lastborn. You're probably the favorite.
Probably the 5th favorite.
Probably the 5th favorite.
Out of 4.
Out of 4. Oh wow. You know what? I could see it.
You got the dog, you know.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I'm definitely the 3rd then.
Oh, yeah.
Third.
So
can't forget the dog.
Let's hear your Mount Rushmore. Try to catch me off guard.
Well, like you said, of course, Reese's peanut butter cups go to.
Reese's Brevard. Tom wants some Reese's.
What?
And she always said she brought in candy sophomore year.
No, she brought in like cocoa butter, right?
Cookie butter.
Cookie butter.
That's a big difference, Tom.
That's a big difference.
She actually gave me that. She gave me a jar.
Really?
The rest of the jar, yeah.
I think that's illegal technically.
I'm kidding. It's fine.
All right, keep going, Tom.
Let's see.
Oh, I have a good one.
PB&J, PB and Nutella also.
Okay.
Okay.
You can throw a 4th
bread.
one on there.
Hmm?
You can throw a 4th one.
We've been bouncing back to the top 3 versus the Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore, I would know, has 5 presidents on that. 3 or 4.
Also, if you ever make like an ice cream sundae at home, I know like we're not like kids anymore. Want to be healthy, probably don't do that. But if you take like,
I made one last night.
Really?
No.
But yeah, next time you do, if you ever do, take like put like a little dop of peanut butter in like a cup, and then microwave it for a little bit.
Ooh.
And then drizzle that on top of the ice cream.
Does it liquefy?
Drizzle.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never thought of that.
I was with like
so
with
good.
like Skippy or Jif, like the processed ones. It
Yeah.
might not work with like the natural one. Like this one definitely will work.
I know they make peanut butter sauce like in the same thing Hershey's comes
it's
in.
so much
I
better.
bet it's so much better. Wow, I can't wait to try that.
Like I work in an ice cream shop and they have like the peanut butter sauce from the jar. That
That's
stuff's
right.
disgusting.
Mark and Julie. You want to tell a funny story about Mark and Julie's proprietor and a McDonald's news report? You got to share that. You got to share.
I don't know the story. Oh man, I'm excited.
So apparently there was like this, say, I don't know if he was disgruntled or if he was just bored guy working at McDonald's. He decided to make a deposit into the secret sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's not the. Maybe I phrased that wrong.
Wait. Make a deposit into the secret
That
sauce?
makes it sound like he was shitting. No, he was
He jizzed.
he ejaculated into the sauce.
During November?
There are no rules.
No, of course it wasn't.
He
in
jizzed
November.
right into the McDonald's secret sauce.
Dude.
Chances are it wasn't you that ate this Big Mac, but
Just know that it happened somewhere.
someone ate this stuff.
Oh my god.
Probably several people.
How does this relate to Mark and Julie's then?
I was getting there.
Oh no.
Strap
Okay.
it.
Yeah, so as you can imagine, this got into the news, and you know what Julie does. She reads the news.
She does.
So one day this kid came in, and she likes to talk to the customers, chat them up, talk about like current events.
Yeah.
He was with his mother. So
Alright.
this young strapping 12-year-old boy walks in with his mother.
Right now. Yeah.
He walks in and his mom's like, "Oh hi, well, I'm actually, I forgot how she phrased it, but basically she wanted a job for her son."
Okay.
So then she's like, "Oh yeah, do you have any job openings? Would you like to give him a chance?" And then Julie says,
Total lack of context, by the way.
"Yeah." She opens the conversation with, "Oh, he's not going to ejaculate into the ice cream, is he?"
Oh my god.
Because in her head, she'd already explained like the context of the McDonald's kid. But
Unreal.
I was there, and she definitely did not.
What was the look on this lady's face?
Probably an awkward laugh and like a.
Yeah, right.
I would have said, "We're leaving," as I would have backtracked out of the door.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, that's the kind of person
an
she is.
interesting character from
Yeah.
our hometown. I'll throw out my top 3, and if I want to throw a 4th in there, I will. So, first, it's been on all of ours because it's just so close to my heart. Peanut butter and jelly. I gotta put it there. My second is an interesting one. It's called Bamba. It is a snack. No, see, not.
Wow.
No.
There's
There are
2
more
potential
out there.
bombas out there that I need to
Yeah.
investigate.
This
So,
stuff-
so Reese's peanut butter cup is your dark horse, but Bomba's not.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't
fuck.
think about Bamba. Bamba is my dark horse.
There you go.
Now, officially. Oh, I'm getting a call. Yeah, it's been confirmed. Bamba is my dark horse.
Was that the chief?
Yeah, that was the chief, I guess. So Bamba is a snack from Israel, and
Of course.
what do you want me to say? You want me to tell them what it is and not say where it's found?
Of course, from Israel.
Yeah, that's
Oh, dude, are you even Jewish?
yeah.
Happy Hanukkah, by the way.
Thank you. God,
Dude, want to reciprocate?
why are you giving me so much shit?
I'm not. I want you to reciprocate just so I can put that I used to be Jewish.
Liam used to be 1% Jewish, maybe 0.1%.
It was on the board.
It was on the board, but
I'm
it got
sorry.
stripped away from him.
Yeah. A lot of things have been taken away from me this past
Yeah.
year. Please continue.
So it's this Israeli snack that is basically like a Cheeto, like a cheese puff kind of consistency, but it's peanut butter flavored. It's so good.
Oh, man.
They sell it at Trader Joe's too in America. It's like Trader Joe's of all places sells this stuff. I love that place so much. And an interesting thing is because of the nature of like its texture and everything, they feed it to babies when they're teething because you can chew it up with your gums.
My parents never gave me that.
So there's like no peanut butter or peanut allergies there
Oh.
because you develop an immunity because they give it to their babies. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
doing that.
it's much less common.
Now, let me ask you. When you said, I'm imagining this right now, is it more cheese puff or Cheeto consistency?
Cheese puff.
Cheese puff?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Cheese
Okay.
puff. Yeah, if you bite it, it's very airy. There's
Yeah.
a big cross sectional area.
Yeah.
Cheetos are more like you could snap it in half and it'll be like
Break it over your leg like, ah.
yeah. This stuff melts in your mouth big time. And what's my third? My third is just going to be peanut butter straight from the spoon. I could eat peanut butter straight off the spoon. I could probably down a whole jar. I've never like let myself, but I've definitely done half. I could probably do a whole jar within an hour, like realistically, and not like on a dare. Like within an hour, I could probably unconsciously kill one.
If I'm left unattended with just a lot of peanut butter around me, I will house it until look like White Goodman at the end of Dodgeball.
Oh.
That's how big I would get. That is how good peanut butter off the spoon is.
Now,
That's a good list. That's a real good list.
Thank you. I've been known
Tom, yours was
to
pretty good too.
eat a lot of peanut. This happened 3 times in my life. No joke, 3 times. On 3 separate occasions,
I met
eaten-
O.J. Simpson.
I have eaten a ton of peanut butter from the jar, kind of close to bedtime, and had really weird dreams. Really bizarre dreams. I don't remember the dreams, but they were really bizarre, and it was because I ate so much peanut butter before bed. Fool me once, shame on the peanut butter. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I must like this experience if I keep coming back.
I think J. Cole said that.
I think that was J. Cole, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely not President Bush.
With a George Bush feature.
No.
I believe that's Eleanor Roosevelt originally. She was a wise woman. Not known for her looks. More so known for her wisdom. She was really ugly.
That's what.
I mean, ugly people exist.
It's what's on the inside that counts, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put up with you.
Yeah, I'm pretty ugly, but also, now that is a hole because you always give me shit for being annoying.
Well, dude, I live with you.
So how do you put up with me?
you? Yeah,
that's true. That must be tough, man. I bounce off the walls sometimes. Ew. So Tom, any closing remarks? What do you want these listeners to leave with?
After spending some quality time with these 2 jars of Skippy, I'm not going to change. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to
make sweet love to
cut off my
jar
my
of
Jif.
Jif.
Yeah, smear it on my pillow, on my sheets. You can take a nap.
What?
I don't know. I like that.
Are you the peanut butter baby?
I love that peanut butter baby.
I am.
Turns goes.
I've heard Tom make that noise too.
Oh my god, are you actually the peanut butter baby?
Maybe
Hold
not.
up. Look at me.
This just in, folks.
He's got the nose for it too.
He's ended up being the real peanut butter
goodness.
baby this whole time. Also, I kind of want to add what we did on the weekend. The Sam Ash Guitar Center or whatever. That was pretty cool. We got a cowbell. I'll play it for you guys.
Hold up. Stop. That was pretty good.
I just
needed more cowbell.
We need more cowbell. But this place was really cool. If you're interested in ever playing any instruments, they have really high-end stuff. Like, I played a $2,400 guitar that I have no business touching. They just hang it up on the wall, and like you're allowed to take it down and play for a while. So that was a really cool experience. Yeah, if anybody's into that kind of thing.
It's very different than like your run-of-the-mill Guitar Center, because like Guitar Center is like very corporate. Of course, Sam Ash is also a big business, but it's not as big anymore. And so you kind of like walk in there, and you kind of get like a mom and pop shop feeling, even though there are multiple locations for it. But that kind of like stays true like what it is. It's not Guitar Center. It's not It's not even hoity-toity. That's not the right word to put it. But if you go to the back, like the acoustic room in a Guitar Center, they lock up the expensive guitars. The most you can probably play is like a $400, $500 guitar. They literally had the $2,500, the $3,000 Martin guitars. I just out there, you can go pick them up. There's no attendant in the back making sure you're not doing anything stupid.
Yeah.
Because they kind of trust you in there, and it's cool.
I played a banjo as well. That was awesome. That was a cool sound.
Going in there, like I just always joke this. I wanted to buy a mandolin. After trying to play the mandolin there, I don't think I want a mandolin anymore.
The 12-string guitar was really cool though.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Can I make one thing? Can I say one thing? Maybe we can edit this out. Maybe leave it in. But
we don't edit.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. But kind of it's like this could have really worked like a Kaleidoscope guys after hours, like a spin-off kind of thing. Because like this was the peanut butter episode. Oh. But we had other stuff to talk about too over the weekend that kind of should have made it in as well.
Of course.
Maybe like a little spin-off thing. Well, project on the side.
Yeah, a little side project. Yeah. So we'll doctor.
We'll look into that. We'll look into that.
We don't doctor. We don't edit. That's kind of that's the Mount Rushmore of policy here. We don't edit.
We don't script.
We don't script. Holy shit, we don't script.
We do it on the spot every single time, pretty much.
Yeah, and we always end shows by tooting our own horn. Thank you for listening, you guys. Maybe next time
we don't
come live from Sam Ash. And maybe thanks for listening. We love you. We love you guys.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Kaleidoscope,
Bye, Tom.
guys.
Did you say bye, Tom?